Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Journey to Wisdom and Wealth. My name is Tara. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. You know you're already part of the what? Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. Grateful gang, gang, gang. Grateful gang, 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 gang. And if you're not a part of the Grateful Gang, we'd love to have you. Go ahead and hit the like button if you like it. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you like the video. Today's video, we're going to jump right in here because we have to figure out our sinking funds. Homie, I had 23 sinking funds set up for the year. I was ready to go. Then somebody hit me, rear-ended me in my car. My car was deemed a total loss and I had to buy a new car, which therefore and I could have bought a used car, a new to me car, but it didn't make sense because in this economy that we're at, you're paying as much for a used car, pretty much a good used car, as you are paying for a new car. For all those who are a little skeptical, yeah, so that caused me to have a car payment, and that messed up my sinking fund game completely. So I've just kind of been winging it lately with my budget and where the money goes, but I don't like that approach. I kind of want to know what's going on. So let's go ahead and look at these sinking funds and try to figure out which ones we need and which ones we don't. Okay, let's go. Small face. All right, so this is my sinking funds tracker, and for all of those who are looking to get this tracker, I am working on making it available for sale. Um, yeah, I might need a guinea pig or two so I can send it to, and y'all can tell me if y'all got it and if you can get it to work before I don't want to send out no products that don't work right. Okay, so I did take the privilege, and I just wanted to show y'all that I took the privilege of fixing these accounts before we started. So, for instance, at the end of February, 6023 here you can see is 6023. Um, Health is Wealth is at 309.44, as you can see here. And for example, Pimp My Ride is at 1303.14, which used to be my baby, but now she's gone. So that is what I wanted to show you. And then I'm just going to make this big, okay? Bang, bang. We need the whole screen. We need to figure our lives out. All right. So what I think I'm going to do. So let's first, I think we're going to go down. So these are categories that may need to be added, which is escrow, because we had an issue with the escrow to begin with. And then Navy Federal had also sent me something about like keeping my account open. So I might want to like transfer maybe $1 there every paycheck just to not have that issue in the future. That was the only notes I have right now. Okay. And so let's look at all the accounts, and let me just go first and figure out like what I think I'm going to definitely need. So I'm going to highlight in green the columns that I think I'm going to need. So, and you let me know down in the comments, are any of these choices you wouldn't have made? Are you like, no, Tara, I would not have kept that? Or it does, I mean, honestly, in the end, it's my sinking funds account. So I'm not going to say it doesn't matter, but it kind of doesn't. But I'm always interested to hear what you guys do or would do and what your logic behind it is, because maybe I'm not thinking the same, you know? I like to hear that stuff. So members only is my memberships, and yeah, we're gonna need to keep that. So I'm gonna make that green. That why did I have to make it that bright? No, we don't know. Okay. So health is wealth, gotta stay. Like at this point, I honestly don't know how much is gonna go into each of these, but I know which ones I need to keep. Now, Pimp My Ride is not one I really need to keep a lot of money on. So what I'm actually considering is taking the 1303 in here and leaving a little bit because it's a brand new car. It actually came with 6 years free of maintenance with oil changes and everything. And it also has a parts thing that I'm paying for, that if something breaks on it within reason that it wasn't like negligence on my part, it will be paid for. So I can take some of this money and like maybe allocate to other accounts. That's what I'm thinking. I do think I still need to keep this, but I don't think I need to keep it with as much money going. Right now, what was going there was $40. It definitely doesn't need it anymore, and we don't have $40 to spend. When I did my budget, it showed like I had about $75 to use, but on the conservative end, I'm just going to put that our sinking funds would be about $60, and that's we have to go from having $266 to $60 every 2 weeks. Exactly. So travel we out. It is not necessary. Birthday. It is not necessary. I would like to say I would like to get to like $300 for my birthday. So I'm gonna put like a little cap. Also, I want to talk about that. So I think I want to get about 200. Oh, I already have that up top. So 250. I already have these. I was ahead of game. So I have 250 is like this is what I would like to get to in these accounts. This is revolving. This is resolving. That is what I'd like to get to, but honey, it ain't happening because we probably ain't even keeping that 250 to 500. We're gonna just that's what I would like to get to. That is not the right color. Okay, and so um apparel. I would like to have that much in there, but apparel is also not going to get turned green because it's not 100% needed. Holidays is also not 100% needed. I would have liked to have money for holidays to decorate and stuff, but to be honest, like I got some decorations already. It's not a priority right now. So, okay. Beauty, y'all gonna say it's crazy, but I need that. Like when it comes to my skincare and getting my hair done, that is important to me. Like I'm not a nails person or anything like that, but having hair products because I wash my own hair and do my hair most of the time. And if I want to go and get my ends trimmed or something, it costs money. And having to have, why am I explaining my life? This one is this, okay? And then this is my nieces and nephew. I was trying to like save some money for them, but I'm not 100% sure I can keep doing that. I would love to keep treat your friends. So they're also a maybe. And clearly I've been using it because that's only down to $7. You know, we started with 60. Electronics does not have to stay. HOA needs to stay because we need to pay our HOA. What I like to do is save for the year so that the next year that comes, I could just if it hasn't changed, then I can pay it off without having to add it to my mortgage every single month. This can go. This was to pay off all the electronics and like my cell phone and things like that. I wanted to save towards that so that could go. So when I say these things can go, we can actually take the money. We can either leave the money there or I could take the money to help fund another account, which is what I'm thinking I might do. Rental repair. These are going to stay. However, I don't think I'll be funding them with anything, maybe $1. And I think, yeah, I was going to combine them, but maybe I'll leave them alone. And they'll stay, but they're not going to really get funded. If you know what I mean, like they're all going to stay. They're just not all going to get funded. Baby emergency fund. I actually want to cap that at $3,000 for now. And yeah, so this is almost there. So I might take some of the money from. So this has got to stay, but we're not really going to be. We're going to cap it at $300, and we're not going to be putting any money into it. Now the house emergency fund needs to stay. It can't be $50 because that's like the whole entire budget pretty much, but it needs to get something. Merry Christmas. I'm sorry, Christmas, my dude. I really want you to stay, but I don't know. Trash sewer needs to stay. It's something that's quarterly. I'm already ahead of the game on that. It's about $92 every quarter. So if I can cap that off at whatever $92 times, let's say, four is 368. I don't even think it's 92. And last time they sent me a coupon, so I had to pay 85. 90, yeah, let's just see the $92 times four, and we only have three more quarters, and we're gonna want some. So technically, let's call it 350. If we could get 350 in this account, that would be kind of good. I have 400. See where my head was at? Yeah, I was kind of in the same place with it, but it does have to stay. Okay, Black Friday. That's how we got into the credit card mess in the first place. They ain't gotta stay. Build a buffer does have to stay, but we are going to have to like we're gonna probably cap that off because I wanted to go to 200, but I think I actually wanted to go to 250 just to be on the safe side with inflation coming and going. You know, we ain't claiming it, but with the rising prices of the world, we just got to be careful. The zero out challenge, unfortunately, I'm not sure I can do this anymore. I'm going to leave it and then kind of like if I have any extra money, I will put the $10 in. If I don't, it's going to be kind of like a revolving situation. Poshmark, hold your horses, and okay, household and treat yourself. We'll have to say because self-care is important to me, and household, gotta keep the stuff for the household. So that's still a lot of sinking funds. Okay. So now we're at this point. What I think I'm going to do is go ahead and I'm going to copy this so I don't mess up my whole sinking funds. I'm going to make a duplicate over here and just call it like the trial. This is my trial and error. T dash E, the trial and error sinking fund. Okay. So, all right. Okay. Okay. All right. So, if we were to keep the ones that we do have right now with the rate that we have them at, it definitely won't work. 10 plus 5. We weren't going to keep the Pimp My Ride anyway. $10. Can I just make this big? And then can you just write? 15. Can I just move my face? I've lost my track. Okay. I don't need to see the history, but okay. So I've lost where we were, guys. Sorry. So we had $10, 15, 25 plus 22 plus 10 plus 5. Oh no. Delete. Minus. Rude. Dang it. All right, plus 10 plus nothing. So we're at 47. We're not adding 10 because we're just going to keep these. We might not add anything. We're just going to add, let's say, $2, $1 to each one. And then the baby emergency fund, we're not going to add nothing. The house emergency fund, we need to add something, but I don't know what it is. And then trash sewer plus 10 plus, let's see. Yeah, so we're way over our budget. We only got $60. Okay. So let's make another plan. So what I think we're going to end up doing, y'all, is let's take it fund by fund. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this in one video. Members only. We are already at this disrespect. Are we only at 60? We're only at 60, and we want to do 250 minus 60.23. So we need 189.77. Let's just call it 190, right? What I think I'm going to do is from Pimp My Ride, because we don't need all this money in here anymore. We're going to subtract equals minus 190. Okay. Now we're down to 11. Is that right? Yeah, right? Because we had 13 something before. Yes. Okay, redo. Come on, mouse. Act right. Okay, so from Pimp My Ride. So I actually think what I want is a balance of about $500, $300 to $500 in Pimp My Ride. And then I think we're going to try and put like $5 in Pimp My Ride going forward. If we can clear members only, we don't have to worry about this $10, right? So what I'm going to do is transfer. I don't know why I closed my Capital One. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello. Okay, I'm back. Okay. I've opened back my thing. So we're in Pimp My Ride. And what we're going to do is transfer $190 from Pimp My Ride to my buffer account. I could have swore I had more money. Oh, I'm sorry, not buffer, memberships. 190. And my membership is like $50 for my Sam's Club and 100 something dollars for Amazon that I can think of. So I'm overestimating right now because the way that this economy is set up, everything keeps going up. So I'm just saying this now. And so that's to fully fund the fund, fully fund the sinking fund. Okay. Transfer. Boom. Success. So at this point, this one can be actually bright green, and we're going to put that we added, it is actually March, honey. So we're at 60.23 and we deposited 190, and we are now at, we should be at 250.23. Perfect. And that is where we're at. Now, health is wealth. and we're not going to fund that anymore because we've hit it. We're good. We're going to make this bright green. Y'all know bright green is like my color of completion right now. And then hell, we can take this off. Oh dang, that's going to mess me up in it. Oh, you're disrespectful. You are disrespectful. It's the disrespect for me. um I'm sorry. Bright green. Bright green. I've learned my lesson. I know to do this uncoloring first. Okay. And it's messing up my blue. This was not well thought out, but I can do that on my own time. Okay. So, health is wealth. I don't think we can top that off. That's really revolving, and I'm constantly trying to save, and I wouldn't be okay till I got about 12, 1300 in there. So, we're going to keep giving health $5, and that's what that's going to remain. So, no fill here. And don't worry, guys. I'm gonna put my blue back in these spots, but right now, that's where we're at. We're gonna leave that alone. Um, and we'll start this maybe the next paycheck in March because I've already allocated out my first paycheck in March. And we can already say we're in the beginning of March. We're at 309.44 in that particular account, and there it is right there. So, pimp my ride. Pimp my ride. I'm gonna leave this right here in green because that's the one we're taking money from. And right now, we'll stop when we get close to 500. And I explained why already. Travel, we are out, is right now, we're not going to say it's going to get any money. So, as far as we know, right now, we don't have any money allocated to, I'm sorry, life. We have $5 allocated to, let's put that somewhere. Oh, we don't need to. Oh, girl, we need a new sheet. Right now, all we have going anywhere is health, and that's getting $5. Don't be a disrespectful. I'm trying to write money here. And I want to move this. Oh, it's right next to it. Perfect. Good. And so, y'all, I'm not, once we hit about 25 minutes, I'm going to stop, but I'm going to see how much we can go through together so y'all can see my thought process. And then, of course, on the next paycheck, we'll have this all done and finished. I'll have this all done and finished. So, travel we out. Let me try it with $1. And birthday, let's okay. So for birthday, we're currently at 165.06. See, no. Birthday we're gonna come back to. We'll put it at $1 right now because I would like to close birthday out, but at the same time, it's not a priority. It's not a priority. You know what I'm saying? So we have travel getting $1 possibly, and birthday getting $1 possibly. Okay. And then, so keep moving. Apparel. I need to keep apparel. Something needs to happen. So apparel was already getting started. Apparel was already getting $1. So we'll keep saying that apparel can get $1. And apparel. Girl, we got sinking funds and they need to be no more than like $60. Okay. And then we're just gonna do right here. We're gonna move your face. We're gonna do an ad. Some I just gotta keep track of where we're going here. All right, $8. All right. All right. So keep it moving. We have holidays. Oh, holidays. Poor holidays was already getting $1. I'm not even going to include it, right? Well, I guess we can do that. We can do that, but I don't think we're gonna make it. It's gonna be one of the first things to get cut. And then we have beauty. Beauty does need money to be going to it. I don't know that we have enough to be giving beauty $10, but beauty might have to go to 5. And then what I'm gonna do is give beauty a boost, right? So let's say beauty is gonna get 5 because I need my skincare. I put lotion on my face for about a month and it's not fun. And my skin don't like it. We're gonna do it's 159.26. So we're gonna take a little bit more money out of our Pimp My Ride. And you know, guys, another thing I want to say is that honestly, all this money is in the same accounts that I own. So whether they're in one account or the other account, it really doesn't matter. I had a time where I was saving everything in one account and it was fine. I just took out for what I needed. I don't love that because I like to see things in their categories because I'm just type A. However, if it ever comes a time where, let's say, my car does need something, and I will grab it from another account, or something else needs something more than the other, then I'm gonna grab it from the other account. But I'm just trying to be resourceful with what I have right now. Okay. And sometimes it's not easy because it's not a lot, but you can make it work. I'm showing you right now. I can make it work with 266 and I can make it work with 60. All right. So let's see where we're at here, guys. Oh, Jesus. We should have prayed before we started. Holy Spirit, can you help us? Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate, activate, activate. Where are we at? Stop playing, Tara. I'm not playing. I need the Holy Spirit. Beauty. So we're at 159. I'm going to say that from our Pimp My Ride, we'll take, let's see. Let me think. We might be okay for a little bit on that, which is getting $5. So I'm going to take 150 from Pimp My Ride, and I'm going to transfer it to Beauty just to kind of give us a head start. Okay, because $5, it really probably is not going to do, it's not going to get us what we need when we need it, but it's going to help, right? So let's just, Am I right? Did I already pass Beauty? I felt like I already passed Beauty, but I didn't. Slow down. There it is. I'm going to put 150 there. Going to the Beauty sinking funds transfer. So we're going to say that we added 150. So in there should now have 309. Success. But we also took 150 from Pimp My Ride. So we're going to keep adding it up here. Minus 150, and we're down to 963.14. Okay. So now we're at Ray-Ban. We're not going to worry about them. Treat your friends. We're not going to worry about electronics, bro. I'm going to keep the 111.60 in electronics. But that's about it, babe. We're not doing nothing with you. We might have to take that out. But we're going to leave that. Actually, what we might do with that 111.16 is go ahead and put that on the cell phone and see if we can pay that down a little faster. But we'll see. Now HOA is at 520. Y'all saying 2478, and we do need to just go ahead and close this, okay? So because this is costing way too much money, like we don't have $22 to give. So my HOA is normally $44 times 12 is 528. We have 528 minus 2478. We have 503.22. We're gonna take 503.22 from here. And then we're not going to touch Pimp My Ride anymore because I personally want some money left in here. And we're going to go from Pimp My Ride to HOA. And we're going to 503.22. And that is HOA fully funded. So we were able to fully fund 2 accounts. Success. Well, good. We're a little under 5, which is okay. So we're going to add, you're disrespectful. Where did the dang calculator go? So we're going to deposit 503. Rude. 22. And now we're not going to, okay, right? Mm-hmm. And that's 528. 528 is our stopping point. Rude. Actually, I did it again. I don't need this color. I said reset. Okay, well, okay. Okay, so 528 was our goal. We've now got there. Thank you very much, Pimp My Ride. And then another one. And that one's fully funded. Okay. And we don't have to add that to this sheet because we're not going to keep putting money in HOA. Pay it off. is going to stay where it's at. What that could be moved over to electronics and put that towards the cell phone too. But right now we're gonna just leave that there. I like to sometimes just have money in places and not remember. That's me. Okay, rental repair and decor. As much as my house really needs rental repairs and decor right now, unfortunately, we can't do that. So we're gonna move. We're gonna say we're gonna put $1 in there for now because I want to keep them. They're 515 and they're 260, and they have decent money in them. So we're gonna keep them, and they're getting their little interest. So we'll leave them alone, and we'll add them to the list. Rental, repair, and decor. I was gonna um put them as one account, but they already made into account. So, and this is just like the basic. We're only at $16. I might be able to move some of these up. You disrespectful. Stop hitting that button. Okay. I'm disrespectful. I'm doing it to myself. Now, my baby emergency fund. This baby emergency fund I would like it to be, it is currently at $2,905. Rude. $2,905.22. And I want it to be at 3,000. So mine is 2,905.22, $94.78. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is, because I'm anal, I'm sorry, electronics, but I'm taking money out of electronics. I'm actually going to send all of this money here, this 111.60, sorry, electronics, over to my baby emergency fund so we can call that fully funded. So 111.60 is going to the baby emergency fund. So that should have 3,016.82. So let's go ahead and do that. Ay, Dios mío. Baby emergency fund. We're going to pull from electronics. Sorry, electronics. But it's not as important. To baby emergency funds. You getting all your money. And that's for now. We know that these emergency funds are like, they're for emergencies. So if another emergency comes up, it will be unfully funded. But for now, we're going to say the baby emergency fund is going to be fully funded. So I'm just annoyed with myself for not doing this. Okay. And so $3,000 was our goal initially. We're going to say that's fully funded. So we don't have to put any money into it right now. If we bring this under 3,000, then we will add more money until we get it back to 3,000. House emergency fund, we're gonna have to keep putting money. We don't have $50 for that. So for right now, I wish God come on with that $1,008. $1,000 to house emergency, every paycheck come through. So house emergency fund is going to be getting a big HEF. We're gonna say $10 right now. I would like to up that to 20 because it's one of my bigger funds that I'd like to fund. But right now, that's where we're at. And Merry Christmas, homie. You might be able to get $3. Trash sewer. We had wanted to close this off, but I don't know. Okay, so another thing is, like, when things are close to this, we might just like put a lot of the money towards it, out of the extra money, and that way we can close it off. But y'all, I've taken up enough of your time today. And it's almost 30 minutes, so I don't want to take any more time. And plus, this video, success, did I not say success? Does not like me to be great. So what I'm going to be doing, like with the buffer and stuff, I'll probably take $50 from one of the other smaller accounts and fully fund that as well. But I'll go over everything that I do end up doing for these sinking funds when they're completed with you on another time on another video. But thank you so much. Even I'm getting tired. So thanks so much for watching. Remember, in order to be great, you have to be grateful. And I'm super duper grateful for you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember, everything is working out for your good for those who believe, and faith over fear this year, but not just this year, but what? Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever, 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 ever. Bye! Just hands.